And now enjoy this free Jason Modcast show.
I'm right here. You've got to shoot straight. I'm right here. You've got to shoot straight. I'm right here. You've got to shoot straight.
Welcome to Shooting Straight. I am David K. Montoya.
And I'm Randolph Lofgren.
All right, kids, we are back for another week of, I don't know what we actually sat down and we were trying to figure out what are we going to talk about. But there is one thing that I do want to say. Today is episode 12.
Yes.
You know what that equates to, right?
12 weeks?
12 weeks, which is how many months?
3.
We've been podcasting for 3 months.
Yes.
And it doesn't seem that long.
No, because it's just so fun. I mean, I'm turned on by it. I really am. And I don't mean sexually. I mean, like, stimulating every time, you know.
That's true, because if anybody listens to the last episode, they would know that when you started, you were grumpy. You were just in a foul mood. But by the end of the episode, you were laughing, having a good time, and afterwards, you had a good day.
Yeah.
So it literally does something to you that makes you in a great mood.
I never liked hearing my voice, but it just, I don't know if it sounds different now. I like it.
You should. That's what I'm going to do, I think, when we get to episode 52 next year.
Uh-huh.
I'll play the very first one back so you can hear.
When I started?
When you started, yes.
I was a little scared.
It was, well, you sound totally different. You sound like a different person.
Yeah.
Completely. Just the pitch of your voice and everything. Which is always fun because I can always hear when we get ready to start, as soon as I say my intro, I can literally hear the up in your voice as you pitch, you change your pitch to the radio voice.
Yeah, I know.
And I always get a kick out of that
because I realized once I listened to myself, I can sound any way I want.
Yeah. Yeah, you can drop your voice. Be sultry.
Very mellow.
I
know. You go ahead. I know what we should talk about.
What?
Let's talk about catfishes.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, because I've been plagued, well, not plagued, but I've been hit with a bunch of them this week, more so than I've ever been.
Me too, but except it was always on Facebook.
Go ahead and start at the beginning, and then we'll go from there. Like you remember your first catfish kind of thing.
Oh yeah, my first catfish. It was on Facebook, and we talked forever. And I actually was feeling emotion with her. I was happy all the time and telling Kevin, "Oh, this is awesome. This girl is awesome." And then she started asking me for stuff and wanted me to buy her things at the store. And I was like, "Well, I bought you this, Oh, I can't get that. Well, can't you give me your address and I'll send it to you? Oh, no, it has to be a gift card or something like that." And I didn't even know what a catfish was.
No, not.
I come and talk to you, and you're like, "Oh, that's a catfish, Randy. You shouldn't even talk to him." And now I'm a catfish master. I can see the pictures and know. But it's just funny because they keep trying. We say that a lot of them are from Nigeria, but recently the ones that I've been getting are from Texas.
Really?
So there might be a cult in Texas of catfish.
That's funny. They all
migrate. Of catfish.
Oh, oh yeah. We might have to open up a new division of the Ducky Woo Woo. You have the Church of Ducky Woo Woo, then we open up the cult of Ducky Woo Woo.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, the Christians be out there picketing our house with signs in the morning.
The church is going to be enough. You think it's just like going to pass over? Everybody's going to give us hell.
Oh, I know.
I think about it every morning when I wake up. I'm afraid. Go ahead.
I was going to say that the humorous thing is that the listener doesn't know is that we are in a very religious family, and the likelihood that they find the humor in the shirts, because there are shirts coming. Trust me, there is. It's been designed. Randy's seen it.
Yeah.
They're coming. To see us wear those shirts, and trust me, I will wear the shit out of that shirt, will probably cause a lot of family turmoil.
I'm blaming it all on you.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's.
What's funny is someone's gonna start calling me Ducky or Ducky Woo Woo or something. Name me that.
Ducky Woo Woo.
I'm like, oh no. I was thinking that today. I was like, do not call me Ducky.
When you see the artwork, I tried to get, because I was listening to the podcast, the one where you're describing Ducky Woo Woo, and I started drawing the hands. I'm like, no, it needs to be your hands. I actually went and took a picture of your hands.
Yeah, you did, and they came out bomb.
And as soon as I seen the picture, the contour, I just, boom, it just laid right out. So
yeah,
it's not the style that you would think or what you're thinking. It's totally, it's great. It's funny. It's meant to be funny.
It is. It's meant to be funny. But also there's a little bit of seriousness in it that you put in it about my sobriety.
Continued sobriety, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's about.
Yeah.
It's, people...
Well, that was what the whole dream was about, was keeping on the straight and narrow path and having to keep something that's precious to you alive, and that's me. I'm precious to myself.
Absolutely. Which reminds me, we're at the 6 minute mark, and I forgot to ask.
I know you did.
Each and every week we get together and we find out where Randy is as he stands in his continued battle with sobriety. So we ask Randy the all-important question, what day is it?
36.
36 days of sobriety. Yes. I'm so proud of you. And I'm not the only one. There are so many people out there that's rooting for you.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. It's very awesome.
Yeah.
And just as a spectator, it's awesome. That is weird. My Siri just turned on for no reason whatsoever. You saw that, right?
Yeah. I was tripped out.
That was weird. Okay.
Like she picked up on something.
Yeah. Well, it said that is awesome. She was agreeing with you. It was awesome.
No, it didn't.
It said that is awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I just got the chills. Look at my arm, dude.
I see.
Oh, I tell you that Siri, how much we play with her? Oh my god. We ask her all kinds of questions.
We do.
When is the earth going to end? I don't know, but you better be ready.
For an AI, it has a sense of humor, which is weird.
Yeah, it does.
So, where are you at with your week? What kind of week are you having? I mean, because I know that this is an early record. Well, no, not really, because we recorded Wednesday, and today's technically Sunday, so there's been enough days in between to experience something. So how has your week been so far?
Well, it's good. I got my medicine one day after another. I got my sleeping pills, which allowed me to get sleep, and if I don't get sleep, then I'm just terrible. And then the next day I got my stuff for my nerves and my anxiety. So, and I just got those yesterday, so it'll take a couple of days, but I was feeling a little bit angry and upset this morning, but it went by. I subsided.
Right on. Yeah, it's just and I don't know if it has to be from the alcohol, but you seem and not even mellow, I mean peaceful. You seem very peaceful to me.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm coming to copes with everything. There was this post on Facebook, and it says, I'm just getting to know who I really am again.
Oh, damn. Damn, that's deep.
I posted it and reposted it, so you'll probably see it.
Okay, I haven't been on Facebook.
And then, can I mention names like
of course,
stars or whatever?
Yeah. The
Rock. Did you get that post?
With him doing Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
That was hilarious.
That was.
I remember he's such a comedian. You never think he would, but doing the wrestling and stuff, you got to have a little bit of sense of humor in what you did. And he was a badass, but still he was like, that eye thing. Everybody laughed about it.
Yeah, he didn't take himself seriously.
No, and you don't know. He's a down to earth man, you know.
He posted a video. He was on a plane and he was talking. Yeah, you know, my dad was a wrestler, but we weren't, you know, super famous like Hulk Hogan or anything like that. And he goes, and now I'm flying on a plane with my stuff on a silver platter, and he literally lifts the stuff up on a silver platter, and he kind of got emotional about it, and I'm like, that's awesome, because that's appreciating, that's still appreciating where you came from, and
Right.
still being true to who you are.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
oh goodness, it's gonna be. It's going to be all right. I mean, I'm saying that for myself as much as you.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. You know, what would, you know, we jump back to 1995, and what would our 18-year-old selves think of us? You know.
I would say that my 18-year-old self wouldn't even know myself. Who are you? And wouldn't believe me that I'm him and he's me. But for me, it would be my 16-year-old self.
1995?
Oh, yeah.
No, because I graduated in 95.
No, you're talking about 18 years old.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
going
the
back
person that really would matter for me in this whole thing about sobriety and stuff. 'Cause that's when I first was turned on to drugs and stuff like that, was 16 years old.
Gotcha.
And hopefully I would get to meet myself before I got to those drugs, because I'd beat the shit out of myself.
Sorry.
Because I could have had so much stuff. I have already been a millionaire.
You've told me this, but I don't think you've actually said it on air. So go ahead and tell that. That's a great story.
Yeah, I've invented stuff, never got a patent, sold the patent or the idea, and then I still, you know, invent stuff in my mind and write it down, but I don't have a workshop to do it.
Right.
And that's where I'm talking about it. I've gotten money from different things, you know, money collected. I always saved a penny a day, you know, and I had a penny a day for 10 years one time. And
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a lot of money, man.
Oh, I bet. Let's see, 365, so that's, what, 300? About
36. I believe it's 36. If in 1 year, it's 1 penny a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's 365 pennies. In 10 years, that's 3650. Oh, you're right. It's $3,650. But say you make that up, you know?
Right. And just putting a penny away, that, you know, that's nothing. Okay, so at what point, okay, you had $1 million. What happened to it?
It's gone to drugs and stuff and everything. I figured out, even because I'm on a fixed income now because I've broken my back.
Right.
I had cancer.
Right.
I had 3 heart attacks.
Right.
But I figured it out just even on Social Security.
You forgot one thing.
What one thing?
You had a stroke too.
Oh, yeah, I forget about that one.
Because it's recent.
Yeah.
Which, I don't mean to cut you off, but since I said stroke, your drawl isn't that bad. I mean, you still have a little bit of drawl, but...
And I drool now.
And it's not as bad as it was, so it's getting better.
Yeah, it's getting better. I can feel myself getting better. I just can't get stressed out.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, you know. But getting back to the being on Social Security.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even at being on Social Security for 7 years, you get about $10,985. So in 7 years, that's $70,000.
Uh-huh.
Maybe closer to $80,000. You know, and then you do that. That's a certain amount, but that's an easy money. Hustling, I always hustled. I had thousands of dollars all the time. I'm not saying that any of this was legit $1 million where I had the whole $1 million at once, but over my lifetime, cumulative is what I'm saying.
Right.
And if I could have done some things, I have harebrained schemes. Lately, I've been thinking about them. Like, since we're starting to produce stuff and do things, I'm thinking, how can I make us money?
Yeah.
Because you're a good businessman and I'm a good idea man.
Yeah.
And we brainstorm, you know. I'm coming up with like pencils and our own line of inking pens.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I've been thinking about a lot of crazy stuff, man.
We're over on the World of Myth. Is things are starting to pick up again.
Yeah.
And I'll put it out there. We're coming out with, and it should be probably in the beginning of December, we're going to be putting out a 2019 World of Myth calendar, which your artwork is in, by the way, sir.
Yes. I forgot the name of it, man.
Ben Day's
Reflection,
yeah.
I knew it was something like that. I never thought it was going to be in anything else. I need to draw. I haven't drawn nothing lately.
You've given, well, technically you haven't, but I mean, you've handed over your artwork, your markers to Zoe.
Yeah.
And it's so gratifying to see how good she's getting so quickly.
Yeah. She drew me was it today? I can't remember. No, she didn't have the markers today.
Yesterday?
It was yesterday. She drew herself as a Minecraft.
Oh, really?
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, she brung it to me. She's like, here. She loves those markers.
That's why I made your artwork September was for the girls.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I love them to death.
So, let's see. What else? Anyway, so you were saying 16-year-old you wouldn't recognize you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree with 16-year-old me would say, why aren't you a professional wrestler?
To me too.
Yeah.
Or a fighter. I still think I could do it. I do.
I think so.
It's just conditioning, you know? I wouldn't do the wrestling. I mean, it's still wrestling and stuff, but I would do the mixed martial arts.
MMA.
Yeah. Or tough man competitions or something. Yeah. Because I can get hit.
I don't know. There's that in me. You know, it's still deep down in me.
It was most of our life.
Yeah. That was it.
Till you found a girl.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, then it was about women, and all the things that come with that.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Yeah. I mean, because if you had ever asked me growing up, what are you going to be? I honest to God, I thought I was going to be a professional wrestler. I'm, almost 6'2". I probably weigh about I probably weigh about 250 now.
Really?
I think so. You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I think you're just at a plane. Or whatever the right word is.
The plateau?
Yeah, there you go. The plateau, just, you're stuck right there.
Because
I don't know what to do about that either. I think about your diet and...
Well, I know if I get back into the gym. I haven't been to the gym in forever. Well, that's not true. Last week I went to the gym. I was supposed to go to the gym this Friday, but I fell asleep.
Power nap.
Yeah.
It's a power nap.
Yeah, it was. To the point where Jaden... Because... If this is the first time you're listening, Jaden's he's almost 17. He'll be 17 in 3 weeks. Anyway, he's autistic and he has severe insomnia. If he doesn't get his medicine, he will not go to sleep for 3 days. He'll pass out on the third day. Anyway, it was about 10 o'clock, I think. No, it wasn't 10. It was 8, wasn't it?
8 when you went to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said it's 8. I'm going to take a power nap. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I may fall asleep. And he's like, oh, okay, well, if you do, I'll be up. And then let you know I'm leaving. And next thing you know, I come in and I'm looking and I'm like, Joe. Sorry, most people don't know. David.
Yeah, I have multiple names. I really
So do I. It can be confusing, you know. I'm a Tricky Dicky.
Tricky Dicky.
That's what my dad called me, or Space Dick.
Joe, which is a nickname from Randy, not this Randy. Randy, our dad, was a huge jokester. He was a tease, and he used to tease me, and it was JoJo the dog face boy. That's where it came from. And forever and ever, Randy has called me. At first it was Joe to Joe, not JoJo, Joe to Joe. And even Randy, Dad Randy, called me Joe to Joe. And then now it's not so much Joe to Joe, it's just Joe. It's shortened.
Or JoJo.
Or JoJo, yeah.
In my phone, it says Kevin JoJo.
Does it really?
I swear it does.
But yeah, that's.
I'm surprised you even let that out. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I have.
Now all the people are gonna know.
Yeah, just don't call me Joe.
I'm the only one about to.
Yeah, he's literally the only person that calls me Joe.
Because I don't do it as a kid in anything or to put him down or anything. It's just
yeah.
It just is him. You know?
Yeah.
Like me, I'm Rand.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's called me Rand forever.
Yeah.
There's no Y. There's no OLPH. No Dolph.
No, it's always been Rand.
It's always been Rand.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's we've called each other nicknames forever. I mean, and to be honest, let's see. Well, it's been what? I think I started using my actual name in junior high. Right? Was it junior high? I think.
No, I thought it was when Lacey started calling you David.
No. I started going by David in junior high.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I started going by DK Montoya because that sounded very professional. And then I was teased about it. That was like 6th grade. I was being teased about being called DK. And then come 7th grade, which is junior high, I became David, which is my legal name. My legal name is David Kevin Montoya. Previous to that, everybody always called me Kevin because my biological father, his name is David Montoya. My family's weird.
Yes.
Most of my family goes by their middle name. I don't know why. They just, like, when my son Jaden was born, people were like, oh, Will. No, his name is Jaden. I don't want his name to be Will or William. It's middle name. Because the middle name comes from Grandpa Perky. If I wanted him to be William, I would have put it first.
Right.
Call him Jaden. Now, as he's older, as he's almost an adult, he prefers Jay. And that's, I'm getting off on a tangent.
No, it's good. I was like, oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
Really?
No. I knew his name was William.
Yeah, Jaden William. And yeah, my grandmother, she's no longer with us. She was the one who started trying to call him William. And I'm like, wrong. Nope, not happening. Because David, to me, David and Kevin is a very plain name. Randolph has a bing to it. You don't know that many Randolphs in the world.
I know.
But there's like a shit ton of Davids and Kevins. I mean, everywhere you turn, there's a David, there's a Kevin, So I wanted my kids to have unique names. Hence Jaden. When he was born in 2001, there wasn't that many Jadens.
You gonna tell him what Jaden means?
The one. It's not Japanese. It's Asian. It's like late Asian, not even into Japanese, Chinese. It's Asian. That's all I remember. But it's Jahadan, which is the one. So, and actually, as saying it out loud, it kind of sounds more Arabic, but it is Asian from what
I love his name.
And then Zoe, the middle. And Lily has the most common name, but she has a unique reason why she's named Lily. Her mom was a big Animal Crossing fan. She loved Animal Crossing. And her favorite character was Lily. Lily. And that's what she's named after. She's named after a video game character from Animal Crossing. That is her legitimate name. And then May is from Ruby May, Grandma Ruby. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm rambling.
No, it's cool. I don't have to talk as much.
It's Sunday. I just finished up one podcast. I was a guest host And
Did you have fun with that?
it was fun because I've known him for a long time. I've known him for 10 years. And this is actually the first time that we had a verbal conversation. All our conversations have always been through text messaging. So it was cool. And it's neat because he was 18 when I met him, and now he's 28, so his perspective is different, and you can kind of like, oh, he's grown up. That's cool, you know. It's I don't know. It's,
right. That had to be neat.
It is. So, okay, you were talking about a movie. What was it?
Daddy's Home 2.
Now, did you see part 1 or no?
Yeah, I've seen part 1.
Okay, just give it to me because I'm kind of curious.
It's about two dads that fight over being the dad of the kids. That one ends up marrying the other guy's wife because they get divorced.
Oh, stepdad.
So yeah, I was getting it. He's ended up being the stepdad.
Gotcha.
So they're in battle for making the kids love him more than the other one. And it was kind of funny, the first one, you know, but you didn't go,
So what happens in the first one? They fight or they make
fight.
up?
That's what I'm saying. They fight, and at the end they make up.
Okay, well then how does part 2 play in?
Part 2 is they're super duper buddies now.
Really?
And they make up, but they make it good because they get their dads to come visit them for Christmas.
The grandpas.
Oh
shit. Okay.
And there's a fun grandpa and a slick grandpa. You know? And one's trying to make it all right to be what you are because he raised his son to be a certain macho man.
Right.
And now he's all sensitive, you know? And then the other one's like, no, my son's got to be like badass, you know? It's got to be like this. And then he ends up like trying to turn them against himself, so they start hating each other again.
Really?
And then they start doing stuff, and then one grandpa tries to fix it, and the other grandpa tries to ruin it. And then
who's the players?
You got Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell are the two dads.
Okay, and that's easy to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's the easygoing. Mark Wahlberg's the Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, is the badass.
Okay.
And then the grandpas are John Lithgow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Mel Gibson.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay, that's another easy fix. Then you get
it. Yeah. First scene comes out like they're waiting for like the grandpas. They talk a little bit about having a Christmas because they're tired of making the kids go back and forth, you know.
Right.
So they grandpas end up calling right after that, and they're going to pick up the grandpas at the airport. And John Lithgow, our first Mel Gibson, comes down and he's like, "Hey, son." And throws Will Ferrell his bag. Put that in the car. We're getting ready to go. You know, thinks he's the driver. And he's like, "No, I'm the best friend, the stepdad, co-dad." And he's like, "Co-dad? You guys are co-dads?" And then just after that, John Lithgow starts coming down the thing, and Will Ferrell and John Lithgow kiss each other.
Really?
Twice. And all through the movie they kiss each other like I kissed my dad.
Right.
You know, that's just the only man that I ever kissed. And he would tell me, "Kiss me on the lips, boy." And I thought it was a little weird, but I was like, all right, show me that you love me. You know?
I remember that. Yeah. So Will Ferrell had John Lithgow, and then Marky Mark had Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get into it in case nobody's seen it, so I gave a little bit of a trailer for him.
I might watch it. I
was hoping you would. It's funny. I think you would crack up. There's some good characters, and I know that you've watched other movies that you like those actors in.
Yeah.
Especially Mel Gibson. When I think of Mel Gibson, I think of Thunder Road.
Where's it at? Right. Let's see. Right there. That is what I think of.
You have all of them?
Yeah, I have all of them. I've had it for like 2 years.
And I go through the movies all the time. Never seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all 4 Lethal Weapons.
Oh, that's the Lethal Weapons.
Oh, what did you think I had?
Oh, I thought it was the Mad Maxes.
Oh, no. I only have the original Mad Max. Where's that at? Mad Max.
So that was the first time I ever got introduced to Mel Gibson was Mad Max.
Yeah, Jay liked Mad Max. Yeah, that one.
Did he really?
Yeah, he likes it.
Yeah, it's gritty and...
He didn't like the new one.
No, the new one's dumb.
But he liked this one. I told him, I said, when I find more, of them online, not to get into too much with my financial problems right now, but money's a little tight right now for me, so I can't, frugally spend like I
Like you like to?
I do.
Yeah.
I was dropping like $100 a month on movies. Randy can attest to that.
Oh, I love it.
I was just like, want a movie? Okay, let's watch a movie. But yeah, things have gotten a little tough.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I have the first Mel Gibson Mad Max, and I also have the first the original. I have original Rocky. I have the original RoboCop.
That was another post on Facebook about Rocky. Rocky had a surgery, and that's why he talks like this. You know what I mean? It made him have a slur.
And
then he went to high school having problems and stuff all the time. Like, it's a very motivational story. And then he got out and graduated high school and decided he wanted to be an actor. Moved to New York of all places, to be an actor. I thought was weird, and then he could never get but little parts here and there. He worked at as a lion in a zoo. He cleaned the lion cages.
Okay.
And he was also a secondhand cook. And he came up with the Rocky idea and wrote the script and tried to find people to buy it. But the deal was, if they bought it, he was going to be the main actor.
Right.
And nobody would agree to it. And he tried and tried and tried and tried. And then he finally got someone to do it. I forget who it was. They looked like familiar directors and producers.
Right. I thought he directed it. He didn't direct it?
I don't think he directed it.
Yeah,
he wrote it. I know he wrote it.
I know. Oh, shit. I can't read that.
It said he wrote it,
I'm getting too old. I am.
You're going to need bifocals soon?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't read that writing.
No, I got to pull my glasses down to read it.
We're getting old, right? Crap. Oh, no, you're right, because it's John G. Avildsen is the director.
Right.
Okay, so he did go on eventually to direct Rocky movies.
Right.
He's actually a really good director.
Yes, he is.
So, yeah, as you can tell, kids, we're just kind of hanging out, spending time together. That's what I'll name this, brotherly time or something. Brother time.
Brother love.
Brotherly love. There we go.
All right.
Yeah. Speaking of brotherly love, I was watching old school wrestling. And
you were telling me something about that.
And it was the first Undertaker. First appearance of Undertaker.
Oh yeah.
And his manager was Brother Love. Do you remember Brother Love?
Yes.
I love you.
I remember that. He was that chubby guy with the black gothic hair and stuff like that, and always brought him in the coffin and stuff like that, or whatever.
Yeah, no, this was the opposite. Brother Love was the guy. He was fat, but he was blonde hair. He had a red face and he had white clothes.
Huh.
And he used to have a segment on wrestling called the Brother Love Show, but he was a villain. He was a total heel. And that was his thing. Oh, I love you. His real name is Stephen Pritchard, I believe. I'm reaching. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just, we were kind of chatting about it yesterday. Was it yesterday, I think? Just certain things trigger certain feelings, and that particular feeling triggers a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Or
an emotion.
Yeah. And I did, honestly, I felt like a little boy again watching, because it was Hulk Hogan at the end of the Royal Rumble, and he's doing his whole spiel, and I caught myself, I'm almost 42 years old, and I'm just like, Hulk Hogan won. Yay. You know, of course I knew Hulk Hogan was going to win. He win. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of stupid now saying that.
No, you're not. I love it.
Oh, shit. So, what else you been up to? Anything?
Pondering life. Now that I'm sober, I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to occupy myself without like watching too many movies or sleeping. I like I just did just now. I get stumped and I get stuck in these like portals, and I'm like looking up in the corner, and I'm in that minute dreaming about everything that I want to do.
Right.
I really want to get a car. If everybody wants to know, I'm carless right now. Looking for a car, trying to save money, but end up spending it. I have a problem with spending money, and hoping that after the first of the year that I can start saving money to get a car.
Right. Well, we're going to start a campaign, aren't we?
Yeah. I am. I didn't know if I could talk about that or if it
Yeah, absolutely.
Not asking. This is my favorite saying in the world, and I don't overuse it. My brother loves it. I don't want to hand out. I want to hand up.
Right.
And I figured that people had $1 or $2 to help out, because I don't want the car to go party and go find girls or anything like that. I have important things that I haven't been able to do. I have hideous teeth that I'm very ashamed of, and thank God for radio, because I don't have to show my teeth, even though my brother does these recordings. I just show my teeth anyways because it's funny, but I want to get my teeth done, and I need to go to the doctors more. I'm not able to go to the doctors, and the way things are going to be here pretty soon, we're only going to have one car, and my brother can't be without his car because he has kids. That's just common sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that he wouldn't let me take it to a simple thing or whatever, or go to the store or something, because he lets me do that.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
But we don't want to. I myself wouldn't allow that to happen.
Right.
To leave the kids alone for a while. You know what I mean?
Without transportation.
And I don't mean them alone, just without transportation.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And without another car, or you know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. I'm not like most that would just, oh well, take my car and go. Who cares if you have a car or not?
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to make a donation account?
Well, we're at this point where we haven't decided. I can do it either on Facebook. I can make it's called a fundraiser on Facebook, and you collect money for a new car, or we could go to Indiegogo and collect money for a new car. And then Kickstarter was the one that I couldn't remember. But I'm not a big fan of Kickstarter, because if you don't collect your goal, or if you don't meet your goal, you don't get nothing. All the money goes back. The other two, for Facebook and Indiegogo, you get whatever you get. So if you reach it, awesome. If you don't, that kind of sucks, but you're still.
And do you determine how long it stays on, or?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it, and I figure, I can get a car, knowing me, maybe not a new car, but for like $1,000. So I wasn't gonna make it high,
right?
And even then, $1,000 would give me a down payment on a car to get a good one, and I can afford payments after I have a down payment,
right?
And then I'll have to find probably a co-signer or figure out some way to do it by them, or go to a self-owned car lot,
right.
Someone that will work with me,
Like I get what you're saying.
Right.
An independent car lot.
Right.
Not a dealership.
Yeah.
I get you. So, and we'll talk about that more as you decide when you're ready to, put it up, and we'll put out the link in time, and he's like he said, he's not looking for free money or a handout. He's trying to collect money to get his life. I mean, because if you're listening, this is episode 12. If you've been listening for the last 12 weeks, you know where he started. You know the struggles. And you know that he is kicking ass right now, and he's completely in the process of transforming his life. And the next part is for him to get a vehicle. And I know as I'm hearing myself speak it does kind of
sounds good.
Well, to me, it feels kind of preachy, but
it does because that's how I'm feeling about it. But I don't, you know.
But it's just the next part, you know. You neither, because when Randy, and I've always said this, Randy's not a liar. What he tells you, even if it's painful to him, and again, if you've listened to this podcast, you know, despite it being painful to him, he will say it, and it just he needs to go out and be able to be part of society. And he said he's not going to drink. He's not going to use it to go pick up women. He's not going to go to bars. You can put money on that shit because he's a man of his word. And I'm just kind of trying to drive this home because $1 is not nothing. $2 is nothing. If you really want to get down to it, $20 isn't nothing.
Right.
But I know you're not going to ask that high.
No.
But I'm just saying, it's just like, you know, I know everybody has, I'm having financial problems, blah, blah, blah. And I love it. I love when people, you know, they have like $60,000 in the bank. Oh, I'm a little strapped on money, you know?
Yeah. Parafuco.
Yeah. I'm making a conscious effort to try not to swear so much.
Are you?
Yeah, because I was listening to a lot of my podcasts.
Yeah.
And I kind of realized I've been swearing a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to cut back.
It's good. I'm proud of you.
On the swearing.
I'm proud of you.
I don't know. I don't know why I started swearing a lot, but it's just something that I'm trying to cut back on.
Subconsciously, you're angry.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know what, but it just because I know subconsciously I get angry. I start dwelling on things and thinking about. That's when you catch me gritting my teeth.
Yeah.
Which my teeth are worn down. Yeah. I hope I don't do that with my dentures. They'll break.
No, those things are pretty durable. Yeah.
They're already made too. That upsets me. You know.
Now, I know we're coming towards the end, but real fast, what's the process that you have to do you have to go get cleared for your heart, right?
I gotta get cleared from my heart, cleared from my regular doctor, and then I figure I'll save money after I get a car for like a hotel room or whatever if I have to, or because I think they want to release me right after they do it in the same day because they put the dentures in.
Right.
But I'm thinking about doing it a different way, and I was talking with Debbie, your mother, and told her that I don't feel safe going underneath. What's it called?
General
nostalgia, or you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, anesthetic.
I don't want to go under. I'm afraid of it. You know, maybe not now that I'm not drinking and stuff, but before that was a lot of reason or what. I'm hoping that I'm gonna make an appointment here pretty soon on a day that like you can take me or something like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm hoping, because they had said something that if my doctor wouldn't approve it or a heart doctor wouldn't approve it, that they'd have to do it at a couple of teeth a day. Or not a day, a couple of teeth, like
a week.
2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Right.
Till they're gone. But now they're broken down to the gum.
Right.
In so many places because I waited so long.
So what do you have to do to get the ball rolling at this point?
Be able to confidently get to the doctors all the time.
Okay. So you need to get to your primary first.
Yeah, primary. And then he's got to set me up with a cardiologist.
Uh-huh.
And that's hard to do all that, you know. You would know how this works, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because how long did it take me to get to my cardiologist?
Well, like 3 months or something?
Yeah.
And he had already told you, I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't have a heart attack or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. You got to love up here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he needs a ride. So if you are a beautiful woman in the high desert area...
that's another thing we got to talk about.
What's that?
The beautiful woman thing. We got to be careful with telling that. I really like it that we do that because I'm hoping some woman falls in love with me sometimes just by my voice or something like that.
Right, but
I'm afraid people are gonna listen to it that are bad women and try to get me, you know.
Okay, he wants good, clean, moral women. That's beautiful.
With a side of no.
The side of nasty? Is that what you just said?
No, I didn't say nasty. I was trying to say a word neurotic.
Neurotic. You mean erotic? Erotic.
No, not erotic. Neurotic. He's trying to get me in trouble.
But anyway, yeah. So if you're a good girl and you're not out to get him, he needs a ride. You can reach him at
on Facebook at Randolph Lofgren, Twitter at Lofgren Randolph, Instagram at Randolph Lofgren, and then my email at randyman, RANDYMAN 2388 at gmail.com, or
you could hit us with the actual podcast email, and it is shooting_straight at jayzomon, JAYZOMON.com. And if it's to Rand, I'll pass it on to him.
And I also want to put a thank you out there for all the people that's been following me lately. I don't know if they're following me because of this podcast, but I have gotten people that are podcasters, so I figured they listen to my podcast.
Yeah. So
I just want to say I appreciate it because I really like every day finding a new follower, and especially the one that I got this morning, Podcasters Life.
Oh, I think I know them.
They followed me.
Really? They just I think they retweeted the Shooting Straight.
They did. And then they followed me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is really cool. So, you know, I'm getting out there.
You are.
A year, boy, I'm going to be famous. We both will.
Branding takes a while.
Yeah, branding takes a while. He tells me this when I first got there. He's going to rebrand me. I said, sure. But look at me now. He's going to work on my looks later on.
Yeah, I am.
He was on trying to get me to shave a certain way. I just want to grow a big old beard.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe. I guess, you know what the look is right now is, I mean, you get
the beard look.
A big beard that's nice and trimmed.
Tapered, that's what I want. I love it. With a short haircut.
Well, I was going to say a high and tight haircut, yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that would, that's, that would be acceptable.
And it's easy to not shave because I don't like it. And I used to like it when I was little, but I grow hair like a Sasquatch. It goes all the way up to my eyes. And all the way to my hair in the back.
When I met Lacey, I wasn't big on shaving. I don't know if you remember this, but I would be asleep and she'd go put like hot wax on my neck, and she'd wax my neck while I was asleep.
And you wouldn't wake up?
Oh no, I wake up.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I'm like, okay.
What's she thinking?
That I started shaving.
She didn't like hair?
She didn't. No, she didn't. And for like years, you know, when I was for a long time, I had a Fu Manchu, and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. And then one time, I decided to shave it all off, and she's like, "Nope, grow it back." I'm like, after 15 years of bitching, you know, that you didn't like hair on my face, I finally shave it off, and you're like, "Nope, grow it back." She's like, "Yeah, you look like a monkey's ass." I remember that.
Monkey's ass.
Good times.
That is good times.
All right, hit them with your saying.
All right, remember, anything that you want to accomplish in life, doesn't matter what it is, you need to just do it, and just do it.
You actually hit that with me. Was it yesterday? I don't remember what the conversation was, but you put it into like very well done.
Yeah.
All right. As we congregate to the Church of Ducky Woo Woo, like I said, shirts are coming out here very soon. So my saying is, and it continue to be, Ducky Woo Woo for life. All right, that's enough for this week, kids. I'm David K. Montoya,
I'm Randolph Lofgren.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I'm right here. You've got to shoot straight. I'm right here, but you've got to shoot straight. I'm right here, but you've got to shoot straight.